What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another Let's Talk episode. And today it is Let's Talk 2017 Honda Civic, 2017 Honda Odyssey, and 2017 Honda Pilot. Literally, each one of those topics can take a whole episode of its own, but let's just run right through it. So if you guys want to know about the Pilot Odyssey, stick around. But I'm going to start with the Civic. Some really epic news that I've heard, and I feel that it's safe to share with you guys, is the Civic 1.5 liter sedan and coupe EXT are going to be available in the manual transmission. If I had a mic, I'd drop it. But that is such good news, and I feel like the reason they're doing this is because since the SI is coming, which, by the way, I don't have an exact release date on that or specifications on that yet, but believe me, I will share that when I know. I feel like since the SI and the Type R are coming out, people will have broken hearts because either they're not going to be able to afford it or it's just not going to be available. But this gives you another option. And then another thing is, for those who do like the manual transmissions, your only option used to be, for 2016, the LX model, which only came in the 2-liter. So that was one reason as well. People wanted, I guess, the nicer engine. And then also, now you have the ability to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, touchscreen, side camera, moonroof, all of that stuff with the manual transmission. So you guys spoke and Honda listened. That is super exciting. So that's the news about the Honda Civic 2017. What used to not be available in 2016 is now going to be available for 2017. In terms of release date, I am not too sure, but I'm already able to search for them. So before the end of the year, it looks like. So that's exciting. Moving right along, we got the Odyssey. I'll pick up where I left off because I do have a customer here. I'll be right back. And I'm back. My customers did not buy, by the way, yet. All right, just got back, and actually Greg's back here, and he clarified with me, which I don't think I said before I left. The manual transmission on the EXT is just up to the EXT, not through the EXL through Touring. So that gives you, manual transmission coupe, manual transmission Civic with the turbo, just not available with anything with leather. Okay, now back to the Odyssey. There doesn't seem to be a full redesign, not that we can tell so far. Researching, I mean, there's a lot of spy images, but those spy images look like the body style that's currently available. There's a lot of concept shots too, but from what I see in my system, there's still going to be a 2017 SE model. There is still the LX, EX, EXL, Touring Elite. So it doesn't look like anything's changing on that end. And then now moving to the Pilot, doesn't seem like there's anything changing on that end either. But the thing that is changing on both of them, and I think this is going to be solid, I'd be surprised if it didn't happen, but Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capabilities on both the Odyssey and the Pilot. I've seen statements from Honda talking about putting the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the Odyssey and the Pilots. So I, again, would be surprised if they did not include those features on the newest ones. A lot of my customers ask why the Pilot does not have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the Accords do. If you remember, the Pilot was introduced, the redesign of the Pilot was introduced before the Accords came out as the mid-model refresh with the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto. So it seemed like they were really dedicating the manpower to the Accord right after the Pilot came out. So those were the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just exciting stuff about the Civic being manual transmission turbo for 2017. So might be worth the wait. But then you have the Odyssey and the Pilot getting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto potentially. All right, guys, hope this video helped with your purchasing decision. I love doing these videos. However, this is what I do mainly for fun and kind of to get my dealership out there and my name out there, so that if you decide to come to Santa Maria and buy a car here at Honda of Santa Maria, you can ask for me. I actually did have customers that were working with somebody else who said, hey, I really love your guys' videos or your video, but they still worked with somebody else. I sell cars, so definitely come see me if you are coming to Honda of Santa Maria to buy your next vehicle. All right, I'll catch you guys later on the next one. That was my Let's Talk Civic, Odyssey, and Pilot 2017.